Hey man, this is your boy JJ, and we are back in El Sampler Pod. We got Javi over here. By the way, Javi, I got a new nickname. It's not JJ anymore. I mean, it has JJ in it. It's the bad guy, JJ. But I just want to say, man, because, shout out to Razor Ramon, RIP to the big dog. Bad times don't last, but bad guys do. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Hello to the bad guy.
This guy. Hey, man, we are back with another banger. After a banger. After a banger. Hey, congratulations, Sheamus, on getting married.
Yeah, there you go.
Also, I don't know if you saw anything from that wedding, bro. Seth Rollins did something to his hair.
Yeah, he has like
he has like blonde streaks. Yeah. So I was like, huh.
That's cool.
But maybe they were fake because like it kind of had to go with his outfit because his outfit was like kind of like fucking the Twilight. Like you ever seen Twilight?
No. Like seriously, no. I have no interest at all watching that damn movie at all.
Bruh, now you're making me sound suspect because I seen Twilight.
You said it, not me.
Damn.
Just saying.
Fuck.
Te tiraste tú mismo al medio y te tiraste joder. That's it.
Okay, anyways, moving on.
Te diré que está llanito.
Moving on, man. We got another banger, like I said, but then on top of that, this is our weekly review of everything that happened in the world of wrestling. The interesting
watch.
Yeah, facts. Because trust me, man, you're gonna get WWE, parts of AEW, and NXT. No NXT this week because it was all right. But yeah, man, let's go ahead and start it off with bam, bam, bam. Monday Night Raw, kicking it off with Monday.
Yeah, that was the Judgment Day. Obviously, they're. I don't know what's their latest fixation with bringing Judgment Day every single time. It seems like they're trying to mimic whatever they're doing with the Bloodline, but it doesn't work because nobody really cares that much about the Judgment Day. Even though they have gotten better, I will give them some credit. But you can't have a 3-hour show, especially, revolve around them. They're not good enough for that.
They're not that interesting.
No, they're not that interesting. I mean, they have certain elements which are pretty cool. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's like even Dominic, as much shit as I give him, but
also insert you're not that guy meme right here.
Yeah. No, but it's like the whole thing with with Dominic. Okay, I understand, and he still sucks. I don't think he's as bad as he used to be, but honestly. I do think Finn is doing a better job than he was before. I do think that Rhea and, as I've said before, Rhea and Damian Priest should actually take over that group and be the leaders, the faces of that group instead of being Dominic and Finn Balor. But at least it's not as horrible as it started. Because it was
true. That's true. It's gotten better. It's just like the 3-hour mark. I mean, the 3-hour show. It kind of sucks because it gets repetitive. I feel like yes, it's different storylines and things like that, but you had R-Truth coming out, which was cool, but like everything is revolving around fucking Judgment Day, and like I don't know, bro. They're not the Bloodline, bro. You cannot revolve a whole show around a team, a wannabe Bloodline squad. Like, it doesn't work that way. Yes, you have some good people in the group besides Dominic, but it doesn't work. And to be honest with you, I've been finding myself a lot more often just not even watching Monday Night Raw and then just fast forward, like rewatching it and fast forwarding it through all the pointless spots. Because there's a lot of them, man. Yeah, it's a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, it's not very good. Honestly, I think the last 2 weeks have kind of sucked because last week's was really bad.
Bro,
this week it was bad. It wasn't as bad, but it was pretty bad too. What?
You gotta be more positive, man.
Oh, sorry, my bad, man.
What the fuck are you doing? You gotta be positive.
Man, I don't know. Ray, now that you're saying that, Dominic Mysterio reminds me of someone. Just saying. But,
Nothing but frauds.
certain number 44. That's cool. Just
Yeah,
saying.
you're right. But anyways, man. So besides that, we had the whole Bailey segment, which was good. I'm liking, honestly. I know you want her to get away from Damage Control, but I think it will happen probably before the Rumble. When do you think? Because the Rumble is in January, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it will happen. Sorry,
I
bro.
don't know.
Were you choking?
Almost, because you asked me a question. I was like right in the middle of the drink. I was like, okay.
At least you didn't spit on the camera this time.
No. But I do think that they're gonna at some point they're gonna have to separate. I'm not sure if it's gonna be at the Rumble. It would, but I hope they don't just go to the Women's Rumble and kind of one pushes the other one out, and then they get pissed off, and then that leads them to WrestleMania, because they've done that with how many groups already?
Yeah,
I mean, it's just a old used trope. I mean, they've done that so many damn times.
it's a Vince move.
I couldn't stand it. Well, it's a Vince, but it turned into a wrestling thing, because then other companies do the same shit too. Because you know that once Vince starts something, then everybody else starts to copy it, and then it kind of
that's also
it
true.
kind of happens. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that's way too predictable. I don't think they should do that at all. But I do think she has to get away from them at some point. Is it going to be a face turn? I don't know. But she has to get away from them, because it seems like
I
they're
hope
just holding her
not, bro.
back.
She's great at being a heel. I hope. She's
Yeah,
she's like Roman Reigns, like right now, in terms of I don't want him to be a babyface ever again. I want him to stay the tweener or heel that he is right now. But anyways,
right now he's kind
of
of a tweener. But anyways,
Yeah,
we'll
yeah.
go into that in a little bit.
that'll be 45 minutes later.
Yeah. Then your boy Ali takes another L at the hands of Theory. Which
Dude, I used to like
really
him,
cared.
bro. I used to like Ali.
Well, I think it's because they lost his up. Like a lot of these guys have that one shot, and once you take them away from that, that's it. It's kind of like,
So
for example,
Julio.
let's say,
Que se jodió.
yeah, it's kind of like, for example, like look at Miro when he was Rusev in WWE, when he had that whole Rusev day thing going on. What they do, they took it away, and that was it. Then they tried different things, but it never worked again, because that was like that one big shot that they had, and you can't just. You when somebody gets out, hell, even Cesaro to a certain extent. Well, then at the end, where he was there, is he that great on the mic or a great character? No. But at the very end, they were like, oh, here is Cesaro. Oh, look at him crash and burn. But honestly, they should have pushed him way earlier than that when he was hot. And that's one thing that I do think that Triple H is doing a little bit better at. My only problem with him is that now he's kind of rewarding people that were supposed to get a push at some point. To, I guess, maybe to prove Vince wrong or something, but that's not working either. Like if somebody's dead in the water, don't try to revive him. Like just let it be.
Yeah,
it's like all of a sudden trying to bring Apollo Crews and trying to make him a guy. It's not going to work.
Yeah, like carrying across is one huge example of that. But we'll touch on that later. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just wanted to throw that out there. Yeah, man. Now the other thing that happened in Monday Night Raw was Omos, another fight against jobbers. Why? We don't know. How many fights against jobbers has he had in in the past 2 months?
Yeah, I don't know. It's been
Almost
like
every
Monday.
week. Almost every week. Yeah.
I think
ever since he got with MVP.
at least a good month or so. At least.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm
so that didn't matter. I know they're trying to push their match with Braun Strowman, which I could care less.
Bro,
that should be one of
I'm gonna
those
be honest
loser
with
leaves
you.
town,
Yeah.
loser leaves town thing, and they both
And
go
they
away.
both DQ.
Yeah, that would be amazing. But
You gotta be more positive.
no, the power of positivity.
All right,
to you by-
Elias. I know. Elias beat Gable. Elias is back. He's back
Eh,
with a beard.
super mid.
Yo, let me tell you, bro. That man grew a beard like quick, bro. That's faster than me. That's impressive. What?
It's not real.
Bullshit.
No, it is
I was about
real.
to say, yo, there's no way that he wrestled a whole match and that shit was just glued on.
Well, remember when he was trying to play both? That his fake beard looked so bad.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Like, we're used to seeing it with the
I
beard.
actually liked Elias before, but I guess like I felt like Elias was like The Rock liking Fandango. You remember that shit?
No, I don't remember that. I really don't remember that.
The Rock in an interview said, "Man, Fandango is great. He has the charisma. He has this, blah blah blah." And I'm like,
Do you really think he meant that,
Fandango?
or was he just ribbing people?
I don't know, bro.
Rock,
Like,
he was probably just ribbing people.
I don't know. He did. Like, you know.
Yeah.
But anyways,
so
man.
that's what the head of the table said.
Yo, don't disrespect Roman. Watch
No, I
it.
didn't mean Roman. I said Rock.
Watch it before he calls. But anyways, man. Hey, before we give you our the next part of Monday Night Raw, shout out to all the people in the UK that've been watching our show, man.
Mm-hmm.
You said UK and where else?
UK, Australia,
fuck?
New
Hold
Zealand,
on.
Philippines.
Shut the fuck up, Google.
There we go again, bro. Control
I'm
your
sorry.
robots.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, bro. UK and who else?
Yeah, UK, Philippines. I believe it was Ireland. What else? India,
Bro. Bro.
Australia. Yeah. Oh, and Canada too.
Worldwide.
Yeah.
Impressive. Impressive for only 50 subs.
Yeah. No, that's cool. Hey, gotta start
Yeah,
somewhere.
Man. Facts. That's a fact. But hey, keep getting the likes up, views up, and honestly, we're just here to give you the content that a lot of the fans want to talk about and want to say, but they may or may not be afraid of saying it out in public and things like that. Hey man, like I said, I'm the bad guy. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna tell you how it is. He's gonna tell you how it is. If the product sucks, we're gonna tell you it sucks.
Exactly. It's keeping it real. We're not gonna be delusional fans that that no matter what happens, we're gonna say, "Oh yeah, WWE is great." No, if something sucks, we're gonna say it sucks. If we don't want to watch the damn game, like, has that ever happened to your team or?
Of course.
I don't know, man.
Come on, man.
I don't know. I just be positive, man. Just be positive.
Just be positive.
Yeah.
let me chill before I get canceled from another community.
I already did.
But anyways, man, Corbin beat. Wait, did I read this right?
Corbin beat Gargano. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. To be brutally honest with you, I didn't watch the whole match because I can't stand Baron Corbin. So
How the fuck
Johnny
did he
Gargano's
beat him? Didn't Gargano just get called up? Like, I mean, he just
Remember,
got called back.
Yeah, but they're giving him a push. They're giving that's why they put him with JBL doing all this stuff. So I don't know. This is like we said last week. It's like a 6th or 7th gimmick already in like 5 years.
Bro, why the fuck did Gargano lose? Like, don't get me wrong, I don't love Gargano. Like,
no. Why did Cara Borden win? That's the question. It's not so much why did Gargano lose. It's why did Corbin win?
This shit makes no sense.
No.
Yo, Hunter, we need to have a conversation, bro. Cause like Monday Night Raw, it feels like it's still it's the weakest show out of the week. To be honest with you, so I don't know. We need to do something about that. Please bring the draft back or something. I don't know.
Just start cutting the fat. Don't keep on bringing all these people and not doing anything because then they're turning into AEW. The same thing that all the WWE fans have criticized of AEW. Now it's back to that again.
The problem is that Raw needs more people compared to SmackDown. You know what I mean? Just because it was a 3-hour show, and then, but the problem is that you literally have 2 big storylines, and that's pretty much it.
Well, but I think more than needing more people, I think what they need is they need a superstar there. because and that's kind of the negative effect of
That
Roman,
is
that
true.
he just dominates
That is
so
true.
much that he's above everybody. Because even when Cena was Super Cena, you still had Batista there, you still have Randy Orton, you still have a bunch of guys that were kind of like on his level, that were only maybe a step or two below him. But with Roman, it's like nobody's
only
even close to
guy-
him. So it's
Yeah, the only guy is closest to him is probably Seth Rollins, right now.
yeah, no, that's true. But he's already it almost feels like with Seth Rollins, we've already been there, done that.
Well,
That's the only
yeah.
thing with him, and he's more kind of your dependable guy. He doesn't have to have title, whatever, but he's not the face of a company, and that's what you need. You need another face, and right now you don't have it because now your face of the company is clearly Roman. What they should have probably done was leave Drew on Raw.
Yes.
He may have had a chance because I think he does have all the tools to be to be like the number one guy of at least one of the brands.
Nah,
But then you have to give him a title too to a certain extent.
Roman would have said again, "You will always be my favorite number 2."
Yeah, well, but that's another thing too. Like they to a certain extent, they should control Roman from saying certain things like that at certain points because you don't want to bury the whole. You don't want to bury the whole company.
Nah, bro. Let him be savage.
No,
Come on, bro. Nah. This is where we're gonna disagree. Stop being soft.
no, it's not about being soft. It's about being smart.
He's a bad guy. He gonna say whatever the fuck he wants.
That's okay. He can say whatever he wants to. Fine, whatever. But the thing is, you have to look at the company too, because you don't want. It's then again, it's kind of like look. Hey, look at the look. Hey, no, hey, calma, coño. It's like Paul Heyman. What does Paul Heyman do? What was Paul Heyman? And I know it's jumping into a little bit of Smackdown, but what was he doing with Logan Paul? He's hyping him up. He's not saying that Logan Paul sucks.
We're not gonna talk about that.
Or anybody else, or whenever, or whenever they had like Brock Lesnar, anybody else, or when Cena was fighting Brock Lesnar, he was like, "Oh no, Cena's great." Why? Because if you're saying this guy's a bum and you beat him, you beat nobody. You want to beat another guy that's really good, and that's my only issue with that. Like it almost makes no business sense. That's my problem with it. And I do understand. I like Roman way better than I like Drew. But if you're gonna have somebody, if you want to, because then what are you gonna do? Just have Roman be 85 years old still with a fucking championship? I ain't gonna fucking work. So you can't do that,
Bro, but like, come on, man. Like, you need to let him, like, say whatever he wants.
you need the right people and to be able to do that. It's kind of like. No. Are you serious, bro? No.
Hold on, he's calling. Bro, he's calling.
No.
Yes, my tribal chief. Yes, Javi's just trying to explain what. I'm sorry, my tribal chief. But it wasn't me. It was Javi. Okay. All right. I'll let him know. I'll let him know to stop talking trash about you. I'll take care of it. You said Jay's gonna take care of it? But he's not feeling very Ucey lately. Okay. All right, my tribal chief. I got you. All right. Yo. He said that if you don't cut it out, Jay's gonna get you.
And you know what I say to that? I don't care what the tribal chief has to say. And then you just pause and look. Oh shit, fucked up. But going back to that, the only thing I was going to say is that you can pull that off in the Attitude Era. For example, when you had like Stone Cold and Rock, they could both go at it. Why? Because neither of them is going to back down, and you know it's going to work. But whenever you have Drew, like let's be honest here, Drew, he's good and everything. Don't get me wrong, but he's not at that level. He's not at that level. He's so if you want to build him, you can't keep on bringing them down. Because if not, you're going to do nothing, and it's going to hurt you in the long run. Because then you're going to have no opponents, and then what? Then that makes no money. Then it's boring.
Well,
but anyways,
I think they should start calling up some NXT guys soon.
Oh, God. Nobody from NXT could even come close.
No. I'm not talking about close to Roman. I'm just saying, like, excuse me. If you want to keep bringing back all these wrestlers and all these gimmicks and all this stuff, I think you should give first the chance to the guys that are in the NXT brand that are supposed to be the ones being caught up. You know what I mean? Toxic Attraction should have been called up, especially whenever they were doing the tag teams tournament or whatever.
I thought they had been called up, but it seems like 1 week they're in SmackDown, then 2 weeks later they're back in NXT, and then 3 weeks later they'll show up in SmackDown, and then
since that the tournament thing ended, then they just back on NXT. So yeah, which brings us to a good topic. Like, what do you think that they should be doing with? So right now you have, technically you have 3 big titles in NXT right now. You have the NXT champion, right? Then that's Braun Breaker. Then you have Wesley as the North American champion. And then you have Mandy Rose as the women's champion over there. But I feel like they dropped the ball like twice already with the NXT champion and the women's champion, just because like there is a lot of great talent right now in NXT. Don't get me wrong, it's not near as close to the black and gold era. But dude, these guys that are coming from NXT UK and these girls that are coming from NXT UK, they have a lot of talent, bro. And they can actually cut a promo. They can wrestle their ass off. I think they deserve a chance on the spotlight, especially with those 2 titles. And specifically because Wesley, obviously, he just got the champion and he deserved it. So, but we're not going to talk about that too much. It's mainly the NXT champion and the women's champion.
Yeah, I mean, what I was going to say about that, and yes, it is a WWE trope. It's something they normally do. But honestly, of those people that you mentioned, who do you actually see being able to main event a WrestleMania? And that's what it comes down to. And that's why some of these guys
from where?
From NXT. For example, in the future, like who do you see 3 years from now being able to main event NXT? For example, when you had Roman, when you had Dean, when you had Seth, you can actually see, especially with more than anything with Dean and with Roman.
I don't see Braun Breaker main eventing,
and that's the problem too. But then again, he has more of the elements that WWE normally has.
Dragunov, I can see him main eventing.
Do you think he really even has like the whole look and everything? He's big enough to be able to. There's only a few times where that's actually worked. For example, with Daniel Bryan. Why Daniel Bryan was a ridiculous talent and he got over, right?
I think with some of those smaller guys from UK that can happen.
Yeah, well, they'll get lost in the shuffle. That's my only problem. Because then you go to the main roster. And from an NXT, you're kind of like your average guy, and you go to NXT. Because hell, even Braun Breaker, I can guarantee Braun Breaker goes right now to WWE, and he's going to be shorter and smaller than a lot of these guys.
Yeah, that's true. But I definitely see most of the guys from the UK that can main event and put up a great match. You know what I mean? What I think that they should do with the NXT titles, which is kind of like switching to a different subject, I think they should do what Theory came out to NXT the other week to do, which he thought about cashing in on the NXT champion, and I think that will be great. I think if Theory goes over there and then just cashes in, I think it will be great. You know what I mean? But like,
why would they do that? Why would you waste
Because
the money in the bank on that?
well,
Like,
the reason why is because
to do that, might as well just give somebody else the briefcase and
no,
have.
but if we don't, if there's nobody right now that can actually like put up a good fight against Roman, what would be the point of that?
Well, you have a really long time to do it, to even think about what you're going to do. In fact, that may be an out if we do have Rock against Roman. You have somebody come in, like, I don't know, like a Bray Wyatt or even a Seth Rollins, just kind of like, look, I did it to you once, here we go again. And then it's like, really?
Where I was going with that, I'm like the whole point, like the point of cashing in was not the point of that. Like what I said about that. Like what I'm trying to say is, I think that they should, like they have tried before, is open up all the brands, and it's like, okay, so if you have Raw and you have people from Raw going over to SmackDown talking shit and then having matches, and then vice versa. I think they should be able to do that with NXT. Like how they did with Ricochet, that went down there and had the match with Cameron. What the?
Cameron Grimes?
No. Fuck.
¿Cortaron de Wesley o de este otro? What's his name?
No, del otro cabrón. Someone be
the one that just Carmelo Hayes.
Carmelo Hayes, yeah. I was gonna say Cameron Hayes. So
See,
Carmelo
that's
Hayes.
why you got me confused too, because you said
yeah. So Carmelo Hayes, I think it will be like, it wouldn't put NXT as like, yo, these are the minor leagues. It would just be like, hey, this is our other show or other brand type thing. So yeah.
See, I disagree a little bit with that, because I do appreciate the quality of the matches of Black and Gold, but in the end of the day, it really wasn't creating any new stars. Who was the last star that came out of NXT that was actually any good in the last 5 years?
Let me think.
Tell me two.
Let me think.
If you can't think about it at the top of your dome,
Pat McAfee.
Oh, come on, bro. He was already a star. But
Adam Cole.
But he's come on. He was always Adam Cole. He was always a guy, anyways. Like, he was ready made.
You're talking about guys that were made,
like, for real? Yeah, the guys
NXT?
that were actually made in NXT.
Ciampa.
Yeah, but that was way. That's like 5-6 years ago, bro.
Okay,
that's what I'm saying. I'm talking about the last.
I can't think of anybody.
Exactly, and that's what I was. That's my point. That it wasn't doing its job. It wasn't. It was like, okay, yeah, we don't have anything to do. Let me just send you to NXT. Okay, so you can fight random dude number 2. Like, that's not going to work.
At least they weren't jobbers.
Yes, which is cool, and you can have. Yeah, but you could have that once in a while without having. You could have that be kind of like your graduation match, right? We'll send Carmelo Hayes against Ricochet to see if he could actually do it with the bright lights on. If he can't do it, guess what, buddy? You're going to stay here for a little bit, and if you don't fix it in 6 months, you're gone, right? So that's how you can use it, but you have to use it as a developmental brand, and that's why I didn't like NXT 2.0, but I did realize that it was developmental. Like, it was meant to bring up stars, because what's the purpose of having 3 big brands? It makes no sense. Back in the day, when like a year and a half ago, when they started, it was like a year ago, right? Where they started 2.0.
Yeah,
I think, right? It made sense because it was Triple H's little playground where he could experiment and he could see what would work on the main roster. But now he has the main roster, so he doesn't need NXT to be his little playground, because now he's the big playground. Now he is the actual chief of the whole damn place. So now he could do whatever he wanted to do in NXT,
which he ended
could do
up
it in the main roster.
He ended up passing the, he ended up passing the torch to HBK, which, I feel like HBK likes a lot of creepy shit.
I mean, they didn't have any creepy guys before Bray Wyatt came back. Remember, they always have some kind of creepy thing there. Yeah. JD
McDonough was creepy.
Well, he's Finn Balor's boy. Like, Finn Balor trained him.
Then you have Schism. Schism, did I pronounce that correctly?
Yeah.
Which, by the way, like, hey, that short that you did, that was fire. Especially coming out for The Rock's daughter. That was great. Yeah.
Hopefully she does well.
Yeah, man, it caught us by surprise, bro. Like that it was her. Like I was just like, what the fuck? Like,
I didn't even know she was. I knew she was in NXT, but I didn't know that she was that far along in the whole process.
yeah, because it was only like,
at least
what,
a year and a half away.
Yeah. Like I thought.
Yeah.
Didn't she sign like what, a year and a half ago or something like that?
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Whenever
But,
she
hey,
said that Schism is her only family or something like that, you know, The Rock is kind of like, bro, we're about to call you up in a couple months.
And then Roman Reigns threw his chili pepper necklace at her. Yep.
And then we finally have a woman Uso or something like that.
Losa. Yikes! No, that's horrible.
And then that's how the storyline of the Rock and Roman Reigns comes up. There we go, bro. There we go. Thinking ahead.
And then Nia Jax comes in and just injures everybody.
Oh God, please no. But anyways, man, what do you have to tell us about AEW?
AEW, well, to be honest with you, the only big thing I know, Daniel Bryan had a match with Sammy Guevara. He beat him, which is good because nobody likes Sammy Guevara. Other than that, the other thing that happened was that because it seems like the more time goes by, the more details keep on coming out of the whole damn brawl. And it seems like Jericho was kind of trying to be like the locker room leader, the knight in shining armor, to protect the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega. And he called CM Punk locker room cancer. And then CM Punk apparently told him, like, it's not your effing business. Just stay out of this. So it just seems like Jericho is starting to get more pull in the company. That's why even when he signed his deal, now he has a lot more assignments too. So he's the funny thing is that you, like they say, like either you turn into the hero or just live enough to turn into the villain. That's basically what he's doing, because he's doing the same exact thing as Hogan did in the 90s that he criticized all the time. He's turning into Hogan. So, I mean, I don't blame him. Don't blame him. Don't get me wrong. He's securing his place. He's securing his money. He's making sure his family's good for the rest of his life. But then again, he's doing the same exact thing as some of these old timers used to do. Now he's the old timer.
I mean, technically, he is an old timer.
Yeah, he is. Well, not technically. He is an old timer.
That man has been wrestling since before I was born, I think.
He started in '93, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
in Canada.
I wasn't even thought of in '93.
Oh yeah. God dang.
Yeah. But anyways, Javi, was that our update on AEW for this week?
Yeah, it said nothing else that was that important.
Nobody got hurt.
Probably.
There wasn't any shoots. I mean, any shoots? Yeah.
Probably, but I don't watch Dark or Elevation, so.
No wrestling shoots either. Like nobody. There wasn't no Athena shit happening this week.
Not that I saw.
All right, just making sure. Just making sure. All right, man. Moving on to the moneymaker of the week. You already know what show that is. You already know that it happens on Friday nights whenever you go out there and shake that booty. Yeah.
I'd be underneath her.
Exactamente. And I don't even drink. I just get high off life. Let's go.
I'll take the fifth on that, but
But anyways, Monday, blah blah blah. Friday night Smackdown. Bringing the Smackdown hotel to the town near you. We started off with the Brawling Brutes versus Sami Zayn and Solo Sikoa.
Started off with the Bloodline as the last few months, but it works
because this is. Wait. How do they do it? Hold on. Let me do it on the camera. Money.
Thought you were doing like Chef's Kiss or something.
Wait, they do it like this? Or they do it like this?
I don't care.
No, they do it like this.
They should go away.
I think it's like this, yeah.
Forever.
Is it like this?
And ever. Bro.
money. But anyways, anyways, before the match, Zayn got everybody together and said, "Hey, we need to catch this dub. The tribal chief is going to be coming out today. We need to catch this dub." Jay, I know you helped me with Kofi Kingston, so now you want to acknowledge that he helped you? Because that Monday you said, and Solo said that, I don't know, man. I don't know if he helped me. So you must have watched you must have rewatched Monday Night Raw, or you must have watched our show. I think you watched our show, but anyways, man, it was great, man. He ended up gathering the troops and things like that. It still gets on my nerves a little bit that the fact that they keep losing because of Jay, or something keeps happening because of Jay and Sammy. But that's the beauty of it. Like, this bloodline storyline, literally, you can put anybody that doesn't like wrestling, and you can put this in front of them, and they can just see the entertainment. Like, they can just, you know what I mean? Like, it's great entertainment. It's a great time to be alive, especially for that. And there's nothing better on WWE right now, bro.
No, absolutely.
There's nothing.
The one thing they're really good at, and that's one thing that other companies don't do, and even WWE's forgotten how to do it, is tug at your feelings. It's all about feelings, because let's be honest here. When Jay and Sammy started going at it.
Outside the ring?
No, inside the ring.
You talking about after the match or before?
A little bit after the match.
Oh,
after the match. And I know we're going to touch that, but the only thing I was going to say is that they know how to play with your heart and your brain, because you're like, it's going to go down. Like, you're actually invested. Like, you give a damn.
And
like,
Jimmy
you
got
actually
involved.
Care about it.
Like Jimmy and Solo. Solo was like, "Yo, you need to calm down." Uce, like, you need to relax, Jay.
Exactly.
Like, and then he, like, Jay, like, pushed him off and things like that. And Solo was like, "Yo."
Yeah, I thought Solo was gonna do something. I was like, "Oh shit, here he goes."
Is it about to happen? Is it about to happen? And then whenever Jimmy just pulled him and just got in his face, like, "Bro, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what's up?"
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was like, "Oh my God, please, no."
I thought Solo was gonna put on the Umaga paint all of a sudden. Like, you're just gonna turn around, he's gonna have the money,
bro.
Like,
and then he just
he should do that one day.
The spike, yeah. I mean, he did it. He did it in NXT, I believe, one time.
It was like half the face, right, or something.
Yeah.
It was kind of like what the Usos used to do.
Yep.
If I'm not mistaken. Now.
But yeah, man. And then whenever Roman Reigns' music hit, hold on.
Yeah.
Should I play it? No. Yo, so whenever Roman Reigns' music hit, bro, everybody in the ring was shook.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, bro, I love whenever Roman Reigns comes out, because, I'm a big fan. Whenever Roman Reigns comes out, I like to watch the crowd reaction. And that's how by watching that and their reaction is how I base everybody else's reaction in WWE and whoever comes out. You know what I mean? The only person that has gotten close to that reaction is Bray Wyatt whenever he first came out in an Extreme Rules.
What do you mean in terms of a pop?
In terms of a pop, yeah.
In last year.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No. Not
Let's
ever.
start at top 3 right now.
But yeah, man, like the way that the crowd reacted to Roman Reigns' music dropping, and the way that Jimmy, Jay, Solo, and Sammy were just reacting in the middle of the ring, bro, they were shocked. And Sammy is great at putting the upset face, bro.
Well, and I think, even though I think it was Barrett, which I do love Barrett, but I wish it would have been Pat McAfee at that moment, that they said "Daddy's home" or something like that.
Yeah, that was Cole. That was Michael Cole.
That was Cole?
Yeah.
Cole's been getting a little more. Está más suelto ahora.
He's been vibing, going
that's
along
good.
with it.
He's way better than he used to be. Now he can talk. But anyways, but that part when I was like, oh God, like I almost felt, I was like, oh God, let's see what's gonna happen. Like I actually care. I was like, oh shit,
bro,
here we go.
I was like, yeah.
I was like, bro, something's gonna happen.
Like, a lot of people were just sitting down for this. You know what I mean? Just chilling, just like, oh my God, what the fuck is gonna happen? And then whenever he finally gets in a ring after the commercial breaks, he's like, all right, since you guys want to act like kids, I'm gonna treat you guys like kids. And I'm like, as a father, come on, you can appreciate that.
That's exactly what I would do.
Exactly. Facts. And then he just like pretty much like, hey, let's get the elephant out the room. Like, you know what I mean? Let's take care of this. I wanted to be taken care of now. Like, I don't want to go into next week worrying about this shit.
That's the part I got scared. When he said that, I was like, it's happening? Is it actually happening right now?
Who's swinging?
Like, oh, no.
Who's swinging first?
Yeah, but then I was like, no, it can't be right now. It can't be right now on a random Smackdown. It can't be, but it's happening. And I'm like, no, what the hell? So, and that's why that is gold. That's why the bloodline has been gold. Because from day one, it wasn't about, oh my God, they had a 5-star match. No, it was because it was a family issue. You cared. Era una novela. That's basically what it was. For real. Like, you cared.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
It's a show. You're like, you're invested.
And you just put your heart into it. Like, yo, you know what? If you had a sibling, you're like, damn, I have had some issues like that with my sibling and shit like that. And you like, you know what I mean? Like, you can relate at times and shit. So, it was cool. Whenever Sammy is just like pouring his heart out, and he's like, "Look, man, like I don't know why you don't like me. I haven't done anything to you. I don't know this. Like, come on, man. I'm sorry. Like, I just want to like let's just squash this."
Bro, he makes me cringe so much, but not in a like an embarrassing way. But it's like I just feel bad for him. Like,
yeah, bro.
Like,
and his
you're like,
and,
bro, stop saying this.
Especially whenever Jay just pulls out the mic, because you know, Sammy's extending his hand out, and Jay pulls out the mic, and he's like, hey, yo, you have 2 seconds to get that away from to get that out of my face. Yeah, and I'm just like,
whoa,
yo, and the face that Sammy has, bro. Like this, it's like almost like this man went to acting school.
Oh yeah,
like he deserves an Oscar at this point. Like,
he deserves something. They have to give him at least a damn Slammy or something this year.
Yo, because he's come on, man.
Point,
point. Bro, yeah. And Jay is just snapping out. He's just telling him like, I don't like you. I don't like your hair. I don't like your face.
Yeah, it's like,
I'm like, bro.
Oh, the tribal chief wants. I don't care what the tribal chief has to say.
And then, I was like, dude, I got up and I was like, holy shit. Like, you know what I mean? My wife was just like, what happened?
Wife too,
I'm
she
just
was like, oh God.
And then I'm just like, no, please don't let this happen now. Don't let this happen now.
Because that's the thing. Like, you see it happening and you're like, no, it can't be. It can't be.
No, too soon. It's great. Like, it's too soon.
2 years and a half, but too soon.
Yeah, bro. So it's like, oh man. So it's great also to see Sami Zayn getting involved. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like getting involved with that, and he's just like, and also wait, hold on before we go into that. Can we just agree that as soon as Jay said what he said about, I don't give a damn what the head of what the tribal chief said or whatever, like he realized real quick, like, damn, I fucked up.
Yeah, he just looked like,
yo, that's when did I really saying, just say that?
Yeah, but did you hear the crowd? They were like, you fucked up.
Yeah. The
whole crowd. I was like,
yeah.
On Fox?
Yeah. Yo, somebody. That's true.
Like,
they didn't give 2 fucks about that. They just said, fuck it.
They did not.
Yo, some people on Twitter, the reason why I bring that up is because some people on Twitter were like confused. They were like, oh, he just threw the mic and the champion, like he didn't care, like he was ready to swing or whatever. Like, no, bro. No. This man threw everything because he knew he was about to get his ass whooped. That's what it was, bro. So that was great.
Like he was just gonna jump out a building or something.
Yo, but yeah, bro, that was great. And Sami Zayn getting involved and just telling him like, "Hey, man, like, like, I'm sorry, my tribal chief, like, he didn't mean that. He just hasn't been himself. He hasn't
Like,
been very."
You know what the irony of the whole thing is when Jay's like, "Oh yeah, you're not family," which I felt bad for him. That's again, you feel bad for Sammy.
Yeah,
he's like, "You're not family. Would you give your blood for your family?" But that's exactly what Sammy did. He put himself in front of Roman to protect Jay. Like he's literally showing him exactly what family is, which is protecting each other, and he did that for Jay, even though Jay hates him.
I thought that's just wanted to shed a tear, bro. I was like, yo, too many emotions, dude.
Oh, but honestly, and even though we like to stay within the storyline and whatnot, but just looking at it from afar, it has to be, if not as a whole storyline, if it's not the best of all time, I would say it's top 3 easy. Just because of the way they've been able to construct everything, little by little. It started with Jay and Roman, and look how far they've come. Look how far this thing has come, and it's not like, like they're just adding. Yeah. And they're not adding random people. It's not NWO style, which you have like all of a sudden you have Sheamus part of the bloodline. You're like, what the fuck? Well, but even Judgment Day, I get it. It's not that big of a group. But it's like you're not having random people show up. It's people that make sense. And whomever came up with the idea of putting Sami Zayn in the bloodline deserves Booker of the Year on whatever magazine, whatever website.
Probably Paul Heyman.
Anything.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
You imagine if it was Roman Reigns that said, you know what?
I doubt it.
I like Sammy.
I doubt it. No.
Me.
You know who it was?
Let's get Sammy in.
You know who it was?
Who?
It was probably Jay.
Do you imagine, bro?
Join the bloodline.
I need him.
I don't think I could. Join it. All right, cool. I'm good. Right,
cool. Yo, that shit is funny, bro.
No, but it's great storytelling. Like, it's beautiful storytelling. When you really look at it from a wrestling standpoint, it is great. I don't know how it's going to end. It has to end sometime, but it's going to be hard. It's going to be really, really hard to end this story in a way that we're satisfied with. Because I don't think it's. I really doubt that there's any way that this will. How do you put it? It's kind of like it's impossible to meet those expectations because it's already so high. It's almost like, for example, it's like the Avengers. What was it called? Endgame, right?
Okay.
Was it good? Yes. Was it as good as you expected? Kind of. But the thing is, there was no way to meet those expectations.
It was an Infinity Wars.
Yeah, but what else are you going to do after you have Infinity Wars? Yeah. How are you going to? What else are you going to do? Like, just put a bunch of people, have them run and fight, and that's it. That's basically it.
And bring people back.
Not much you can do. Yeah, exactly. So that's the thing with the bloodline, and that's my only fear. That how are you going to end it? How does this whole thing end? Which, because at this point, I almost think that The Rock shouldn't even be involved in this at this point. I think it's too late for him to get involved. The story's it's progressed way too much.
Especially involving Sammy and Jay.
Yeah, you know I think The Rock would just be a big distraction. I love him and everything, but I think he'd be a distraction.
Can we predict right now that main event at WrestleMania is going to be Roman versus Jay? I'm predicting that right now, bro.
I don't know.
Base of this storyline, I got to go with that.
My dark horse is still Jimmy. Because they haven't done anything with him. They haven't done anything with him. They haven't done anything with him. And you know, they like to do the whole swerve, bro. Swerve.
That is true.
Yeah,
but we'll see. We'll see.
But I think Solo's not ready yet. Nowhere near.
No, not yet. But anyways, man, talking about that segment. Whenever Sammy is like, look, he hasn't been feeling very Ucey. Bro, that Jay just, like, first of all, whenever he said Ucey, everybody from the bloodline wanted to fucking start cracking up, dude. You could see Jimmy in the background just covering his face, wanting to laugh, like going like this.
Bro, Jay. He was doing his old, and all of a sudden he's like,
yo, yo, Jay.
Also, you seem like that. You're like, bro, what are you doing? And then,
yeah, bro.
Cool thing was, I loved Roman's reaction. Roman just owned to it. He's like, fuck it, I'm just gonna laugh, and he just started laughing.
Yeah,
and then he did have the gumption, the wherewithal to. All of a sudden, he sees Jay kind of move away or whatever it is because he couldn't control himself, and he's like, he puts his arm around him. That is. Those are the little things that make shit look more real. Yeah, because we all know that it wasn't supposed to be that way.
Facts,
right? But you know what? But to me, it actually gives it a little bit more realism, and it makes it more fun. Because in the end of the day, we're enjoying it. Yeah, like man. Tell me, if that would have been serious the whole time, I can guarantee that it would not have been as fun. As
we wouldn't be talking.
No, it would just have been just part of the promo, just another part of the promo. And how many views did it have already? Like on all the social media platforms, like 12 million.
12 million.
Yeah,
which is crazy in less than 24 hours.
And I can guarantee it's probably double that by now.
Yes,
more than likely, because that was early today that they posted that, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Like our quick shorts.
Yeah.
Hey man, all of those ideas for the quick shorts, definitely. Besides the funny skits, they're all brought to you by Javi from El Sampler Pod. The funny skits, we come up with both of them at the same time, but
Hey, we like to experiment, try different things. I mean, it's cool.
Yeah, man. Hey, you gotta laugh, bro. Yeah, exactly.
It's all about the fans. It's all about entertainment, but we want you guys to tell us what you want too. That'll help out too.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Hey man, we don't mind being engaged with you guys. Let's just put it like that.
Not at all. That's why we don't think we know everything. If our I was gonna say our team, if our wrestling company doesn't does something that we don't like, we're gonna tell you that we don't like it. We're not just gonna go like, oh yeah, whatever, just be positive. No, bullshit. We're going to tell you what we really think. And if you disagree with us, fine. We can engage and we can talk about it.
Just let us know, bro.
Yeah. I mean, don't be soft. Don't be soft. Don't offend personally, because that's not necessary. That's weak. And don't be soft either. Like, oh yeah, well the thing is that no, come on, bro. Stop that shit. Stop it.
We just have a normal conversation. Be like, you got your own opinion. I'll respect your opinion. You have I have my own opinion, and we expect that you can respect our opinion. But hey, if you can disagree with it, just let us know. I mean, that's all that matters.
Yeah, it's not about being right or wrong, even though I'm always right. But no, but it's not about being right or wrong. It's just about it. It's just about having fun, man. It's just about fans talking about stuff they like. That's all.
It's almost like that mouth breather from AEW whenever he commented on your AEW first AEW video that he said that you were wrong or something like that. It was either towards you or towards Juan.
Because then no answer. Then you answer.
I don't get involved with that. You know what I mean? Yeah. He never responded. After.
And it's cool. They can disagree. That's cool.
Because a lot of AEW fans.
But just tell me why.
You guys are like the Bulls community on how soft you guys are. So yeah. Softer?
I don't know if that's soft though. I'm just saying.
You're right. You're right.
Next, okay, let's
let me chill before I get canceled from another community. But remember,
like community for today. But anyways,
yo, facts.
Yeah. Oh, did we even talk about the Brawling? We talked about the Brawling Brutes or not?
We didn't say what happened, man. Like everything was about Friday Night Smackdown. Like it was about the bloodline. To be honest with you.
Okay. Cool. And then your boys, your favorite team. The ones that have the power of positivity. The New Day.
Who do they have a match with?
It was Maximum Male Models. Did you watch that match?
No, I fast forwarded because I knew it was pointless. That was going nowhere, and I don't understand why they keep putting them in on the ring like the Maximum Male Models. I don't understand why they're in the ring. I don't understand why they gotta be wearing short shorts.
Yeah, that's.
It's just it feels uncomfortable, my dude. Like it just feels a little bit uncomfortable. You know what I mean? But hey, to each his own. But yeah. So we already knew that the New Day was gonna win. If the Maximum Male Models would have won, I think it would have been like the biggest upset probably in the past year that could happen.
But it may have been better than
probably because then
honestly,
I feel like.
New Day has to go away. New Day has to go away for a little bit, at least for a good 6 months or a year or 2 years or 3 years or 5 years or 10. But they have to go away for a bit because
Facts.
I mean, because I'm tired of seeing them. Like it's already like guys, like
they're not a top 3 faction.
No, they're not.
By the way, Juan, they're not a top 3 faction.
He knows it. He knows it. I hope so.
We're never gonna get away from that. That's always gonna be brought up.
Nope.
2 years from now, it's gonna get brought up. But yeah, man, I think it would have been good if they would have won, if the Maximum Male Models would have won. Only because it would have built up the girl that she's like the manager. I don't even know her fucking name. She's the manager, and then on top of that, it would have kind of made LA Knight kind of like, oh shit, like they actually did something, and I'm not with the group. You know what I mean?
Well, but maybe they just want to eliminate the whole damn group.
Maybe,
at this point,
maybe,
they're just kind of like slowly giving them a chance to see if they'll get over somehow.
Because of what's his name?
Bro, they're not gonna make it to the Rumble.
Yeah, no. But what's his name? The dude from with the dreads.
Mace.
So Mace, he ended up bringing out
whatever the fuck they call him now.
He ended up taking a picture of the mask that he used to wear with Retribution, and inviting the other dude because he said that he still had the other one or something like that.
Who? What's
T-Bar?
his face?
T-Bar?
Yeah, but what's his name? He was actually really good too when he was in NXT.
Yeah.
Whatever.
And then they put him as T-Bar. And then
Luka Doncic. What the fuck his name is? But
Kristaps Porzingis.
He actually looks like him. Fucked up knees too.
But anyways, man. So yeah. So then that happened, and then we had the whole segment with Liv Morgan and Sonya Deville.
And then we had Emma return. Oh, did I skip? Oh, no.
It doesn't matter. Emma returns. Which the reaction that she had from that crowd was as much as my reaction to her coming out, which was
bathroom break. Scratching. Now, I will say one thing. I will say one thing about Emma. I think her time has come and gone, but in the ring, she's actually not bad.
I like Emma.
She's not bad. She's actually really good. It's just
I just feel bad. The timing was terrible.
Yeah, it's like, and you're like,
what the fuck? Who cares? Why you bring her against Ronda Rousey whenever you're trying to build her up as a heel?
In fact, they should have brought her with that stupid music she used to have, and she used to do that stupid ass little dance, whatever it is.
God, I remember that.
But they should have done something like that because it's just so over the top and so stupid that you're like, whatever. You just laugh about it. But then she's trying to be kind of serious, but not really. And then against Ronda Rousey of all people.
Yeah.
So you already established her as a jobber, like right off the bat. She came in and she's a jobber.
I feel.
Why even bring her then?
She's like, I'm glad to be home, and I'm like, look, man, I'm glad that you're happy that you're back at the house or whatever.
Well, she's getting paid, bro. She's paying her bills. That's all that matters, bro.
Yeah,
that makes her happy.
Yeah, and to be honest with you,
she's happy that she went back to a home.
That is true. They did kind of like protect her with the L that she took. Out of this whole thing, What do you think of what was your thoughts on the promo that Ronda Rousey cut?
I mean, she's going full blown heel, and I do think that she should have done this before. She should be a Brock Lesnar in the women's division. She should have been dominant. There's no reason why she should be having 10-minute, 15-minute matches with Liv Morgan, because that makes no sense. It's not credible. She should be beating the crap out of these people. She freaking didn't she do the angle slam to Triple H?
At one point,
Fucking Triple H.
Yeah.
When it was her and Kurt Angle against Triple H and Stephanie. And that's what I think about it. And I do like the whole thing of her and Shayna, because Shayna should be somebody else. It seemed like Shayna's another person that's really frustrating, because they bring her up and then bring her back down. Bring her up and then bring her back down.
Like, ever since she lost against Liv Morgan, they just said, well, I guess that was it.
And that's the thing. This is like her third time going back up, right? And we see her going against Liv Morgan. And we said it. We thought that she was going to. In fact, that's one of the few times that we've actually missed a prediction. Because we're like, oh, there's no way Liv is going to win. And all of a sudden, she's, oh, God, why the fuck did that happen? And then she looks like a jackass. Somebody that's supposed to be a badass. Like, for real, she could actually whoop your ass.
Yeah.
And no, she loses against Liv Morgan. And then Ronda Rousey beats her, whatever, cool.
Which her acting, which Liv Morgan's acting and Chucky was as mid as all her matches.
You forgot something.
What?
Pause.
It doesn't work in that type of sentence, but yeah.
Well, I make it work. It doesn't matter.
That shit don't matter. No, it doesn't work.
And it pulled, yeah.
Do I have to explain to
I
you
know,
what
I
pause
know,
means?
I know. Okay, boomer. But
shut the fuck up. 94.
What?
I was born. Anyways, man. Then your number one faction came out with Hero. Bro, I'm still trying to figure out, how did they do it? Is it like this or like this?
I don't care.
Come on,
chop off
man.
their hands and I don't give a shit.
Come on,
For real.
bro. How do they do it?
I don't care. I don't know. I don't pay attention to them. They should be off of my screen, bro. Off of my screen.
Okay. They do it like this. All right,
Okay,
cool.
God damn.
I literally just got on Twitter to find it. Were you surprised that Shinsuke came out?
Not really, because remember, he's been with them the last, 2 weeks before that. Backstage and doing a bunch of random shit. And Shinsuke is kind of, they're trying to portray him as kind of crazy or whatever.
I thought it was
fun
cool.
crazy.
Yeah. The only thing that I was surprised about this match is it was that Legado del Fantasma already took an L.
Why would they lose? Bro, you have an amazing faction there, ready-made.
Hold up.
It's ready-made.
Hold up. Calm down.
What?
Calm down. Because, I literally realized on Friday Night Smackdown, whenever Legado del Fantasma were all sitting at ringside, all standing at ringside, they deadass looked like they were sitting because of how short all three of them are, bro. I was like, bro, did they shrink? I was just thinking to myself, I'm like, yo, hold up, because in NXT, dude, they didn't look like that, bro. I was like, I think it was because of the angle, you know what I mean? In NXT,
because everybody's tiny in NXT. It's all a bunch of
that's
guys,
true,
bro.
Bro, these guys, I was like, it's like 3 Rey Mysterios out there.
No tanto, coño.
Cabrón.
¿Te crees que son los pitufos, cabrón? What the hell,
literally
dude?
had all you could see over the ring. Over the third rope. It was like this part of their head. Come on, man. That's why I was like,
it's like Snow White and the Three Dwarves or something like that, or what the fuck, bro?
Yeah,
that's
why I was like, dude. Okay, I see why they took an L.
No, but still, come on. They shouldn't even be going against Hit Row at all. The thing is, Shinsuke's is pretty tall. You have that other dude, whatever the fuck his name is, Thing or whatever the hell his name is. Then
Adonis?
you have, and then you have Adonis. Adonis is tiny. And then you have that other dude, whatever, Rico
Top
Sala,
dollar.
whatever the fuck his name is. Fucking. But, can't stand it, bro.
Yo, come on, man. He's nice to the kids, bro.
Good for him. It doesn't affect me in any way, shape, or fashion, bro.
I know, man, but he's a nice guy. He legit looks like a nice guy.
Bro, I don't like John Cena. So, I rest my case.
Yo, I think that shit is funny. Make a short out of that. Go ahead, bro. Clip it now. Clip it. The bad guy trying to convince the good guy on
hey, man.
a good guy.
Are we supposed to be both heels or something?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
That's kind of a tweener, I guess.
Yeah, there you go.
Whatever.
But hey, man, I thought it was an entertaining match. It
was better than I thought. It was way better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to suck.
It was a good 5-minute match.
Well, obviously you had Shinsuke, which obviously that's why they brought him in to make up for Hit Row's shortcomings, because they're not that great. So you have Shinsuke, which is really good in the ring. Makes sense. Gives him some credibility. And then you have Legado, which they have their own thing, but I still think they shouldn't have taken an L. It should have been a DQ or something.
Yeah.
Not lose like that. You're trying to establish them, but whatever. So, I don't know, but
hey, moving on to the last thing. Hold on, because I got out of it. No, not the last thing. I'm sorry. Unfortunately, another match that was pointless, and I fast forward through it, was Karrion Kross versus Madcap Moss, which it brings us back to what you were saying earlier about if these guys didn't get a push before, don't try to push them again whenever it didn't work before, because right now, literally, Karrion Kross is a very amazing example of what that is.
Well, they're expired ketchup at the dollar store. You bring him back, it's still expired. It ain't gonna work.
That shit tastes funny.
Yeah. So, and that's exactly what's happening with Karrion Kross. He looked like a dominant guy. All of a sudden, it's like,
yeah, like he got the looks. Don't get me wrong. He got the
he's
looks.
not intimidating at all.
No. Not
especially
at all.
with the hair.
Yeah.
The hair kind of, like I said before, he looks like Brian Urlacher when he did the hair implants. It's like, why do you look like a dad? What the fuck is wrong with you? What's up with that?
Yeah, like he's mid, and I said it whenever he came back, and then a bunch of people got upset on Twitter. Oh, JJ, why are you being so negative about Karrion Kross? No, the dude is mid. He was not good in NXT. He got carried throughout the whole match and throughout every match in NXT, bro. Cut it out. That's it. Adam Cole literally said it, and I just wanted to be upset about it and be sad. Whatever. Get over it.
They can't handle the truth.
Facts. Rey Mysterio got in an interview with Caleb Braxton.
Oh, and then Gunther literally almost made Ray's chest explode. I remember you had said something about that when they have their match, and his chest almost caved in, bro. Like, I was like, God damn, bro. Like, I'm like,
his
you doing that already, bro? Like,
almost like
give
Kofi
it an extra
Kingston's chest.
It's like, yeah, him. He's the next one in line because you have Chris Jericho, you have Kofi Kingston, and you have Scott Steiner.
Bro, like he chopped the shit out of him. His hand is bigger than Rey Mysterio's fucking chest, dude.
His hand is bigger than Rey Mysterio, period.
Yeah. And by the way, bro, like talking about Caleb Braxton, did you see that like people were getting mad because of like her tweeting
the Uber driver thing?
Yeah, with the Uber driver. That she tweeted out a picture of the person that was her Uber driver saying like, "Oh, she didn't even say hi to me." Pretty much a bunch of fucking complaining.
Who gives a fuck?
I literally wanted to be like, yo, you're not that popular. No one gives a fuck to your 5,000 followers or whatever the fuck you got. Like, you know what I mean? But I'm like,
now the one thing I will
I like
say
her
about,
until that
now,
point.
well, no, but I thought it was the other way around. It was actually that Kayla was saying that the driver was saying that, oh, you were rude. Like, you didn't say hi. It was the other way around.
Yeah, it was something.
It was that because the Uber driver was like, she wanted Kayla to kind of say hi, whatever it is. And guess what? It's like me when I've taken Ubers. It's almost, not to be an asshole or anything like that, but if I don't talk to you, kind of don't really engage that much, because if I'm not talking to you, that means either some shit's going down or I'm busy. Right? So either one. So that could have been the case.
Maybe whenever I, like, growing up, they taught me manners, and I mean, if I'm getting if I'm getting in a car with
you
a
say
complete,
hi, that's cool.
Yeah, with a complete stranger that's driving me from point A to point B,
that literally
I gotta say hi. Yeah, I literally gotta say hi, because this person could literally turn left whenever it's supposed to be going right, and then they can just kill me right there.
Yeah, but then again, granted, there should have never been a controversy. Like, I think it's bad on both parts, because I do think that the Uber driver should have just, hey, how you doing? She doesn't answer? All right, F it. Just go. And then give her a bad rating. Fuck it. That's it. Done.
If it would have been me, I would have been like, hey, how you doing? No? Okay, I guess I'll go fuck myself. And then just keep driving.
It's like, please, yeah, do that. What the fuck? No. But anyways, go.
The last thing.
Quick. The only thing that Kayla did say that I think was that I think she was right was that she said, don't talk about the driver's personal appearance, because some people were going at her like saying, oh yeah, she has fucked up hair or something like that. Like, and Kayla was like, no, don't talk about that. Like, talk about the situation, not which.
Yeah, the experience.
Which that I think was pretty reasonable under everything.
Was cool. Yeah. Anyways, moving on to more interesting things, and the final. Oh, wait. We forgot about a segment that happened. Well, two segments. With the bloodline. Jay was trying to talk to Roman Reigns, and then he was trying to explain to him, like, yo, like, oh, wait, bro. One of the most important things that we forgot about the fucking bloodline situation was that Roman said, hey, Jay, if you don't cut this shit out and then you don't figure this out, like, I'm going to take the honorary Uce out of the, I'm going to take honorary out of the honorary Uce, and I'm going to make him a regular Uce.
And what did he call him?
Sammy.
What did he call him?
Sammy Uso.
I think you should talk to a certain member of your bloodline and ask him what he thinks about that. Just saying.
Really?
Solo Uso.
Vete pa'l carajo.
Still sounds like shit, but that's okay.
Facts. So yeah, man. And then, anyways, fast forwarding, Jay talked to Paul Heyman. He was trying to get into Roman Reigns' locker room. Was like, yo, trying to talk to him. Be like, trying to figure out, like, and apologize about what happened out there and things like that, and trying to figure out the whole Sami Zayn thing. And then Paul Heyman just completely just said, hey, man, I got you, and things like that. But you could tell, like, Paul Heyman was more worried about other things than that.
It's Paul Heyman. He's worried about himself. He's worried about keeping his spot.
Yeah. But, which, if fast forwards to what we're going to say now, is that Paul Heyman ended up talking to Roman Reigns and actually trying to get him to watch a highlight tape of Logan Paul, which is the usual, like, hey, we got to hype him up, like, you know what I mean, which was pretty good. Like, it was pretty good. Paul Heyman did a great job.
I rest my case.
I thought it was amazing also whenever Roman Reigns was like, wise man, he's had 2 matches.
It's so good because you can see Paul Heyman like as an oracle or something. It just works. It's so good.
I died, bro. That shit was funny,
bro. And honestly, I think Roman in real life owes Paul Heyman a shit ton of money.
Yes,
a shit ton of money.
Yeah,
bro. He's a freaking genius. But anyways,
do you think now after watching that part in that segment, part and segment are the same shit. Sorry. After watching that segment and then watching the highlight of Logan Paul, what do you think of? Do you still think that it's going to be a squash match?
I think it's gonna be a longer. It's gonna be a squash match, but it's gonna be a longer one. You're gonna have, like you even said, I think it was last week, there's gonna be some kind of hero's comeback or whatever, and that's it. And game over. Or somebody's gonna interfere to make Logan Paul not look that bad because, I mean, you may want to have some people over, but even though,
I don't think anybody should interfere.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I mean, to me, it should just be like 30 seconds. Should be like a Goldberg match.
to me.
But then again, I know that's not how it's going to work. And they're going to say, okay, yeah, because he's so famous. Honestly, and that's one thing that WWE does have to realize when they bring people from the outside. How many people that watch Logan Paul will watch his match on Crown Jewel?
Probably nobody.
Exactly. And that's my issue with that. Like, I understand.
Pause.
What? I didn't hear what you said.
I said they're probably not going to watch it because it's on the cock. Pause.
Coño. Y vuelvo otra vez. Te gusta esa pendeja, coño.
I'm just saying, bro. Like, it's true. It's on the Peacock Network. What the fuck else you want me to tell you?
It is on the cock.
Exactly. But anyways, but you're right. Like, nobody from the fucking Logan Paul side, because, like, let's be real, like, bro, like we make. Hey, I'm the bad guy. I owned up to it. All right, like, not everybody that watches Logan Paul or that did watch Logan Paul, it was like watching PewDiePie. Because he was one of the first YouTubers and shit like that.
Yeah,
and
he's
like,
out of that shit.
Yeah. So it's like, dude, they were like all his fucking kids in teenage years.
Bro, was he your Barney?
Huh?
Was he your Barney equivalent when you were growing up?
Who? Logan Paul? No, I never watched this dude's videos. I was about to say, bro, don't ever disrespect me with that dumb shit. Come on, man.
Dale.
Barney was the real goat. So now I'm playing. But
No.
yeah, man. Like, I think it should be a squash match, 5 minutes or whatever. I don't think it's gonna be a 30-second match. As much as I want it to be, as much as I want Roman Reigns to just be like completely go outrage Roman Reigns, spear, Superman punch, spear,
Go tribal.
spear again,
Go tribal.
yeah, and then just
Goes
put him to
full
fucking
Samoan.
sleep. Yeah, or like get on top of him and he just starts like going like full MMA.
The
type
only
shit,
thing
like,
I wouldn't like him to do is that stupid ass Superman punch. You can't fucking stand.
yeah, he needs to cut that out.
But yeah, you need to do like 3 spears and you're done or something.
Facts.
Power bomb, cool. But
Yeah, he does have a clean power bomb, dude. But
why do you think they used it in the Shield, bro? Worked. He was the one that carried the whole weight,
facts,
literally. So
facts.
it worked.
And then it's not gonna happen simply just because of the money. Like, cause you know what I mean. Like, they have a lot of money invested into this match.
Yeah. Well, but that's the thing about Crown Jewel also. It almost doesn't matter. That's why right off the bat, I'm 99.999% always give that 0.01% chance that WWE is going to do something really stupid. But Crown Jewel, I kind of see it as like if it was its alternate universe. Like if it's a different thing.
It's a big house
Like
show. That's all it is.
Yeah, it's a dream match show where you literally have WWE with these people that have a lot of money, kind of like Tony Khan, acting on AEW, where you have AEW every week. Well, then you have every 6 months you have a big show in Saudi, which does the same exact thing. It's just rich people playing around with their wrestling action figures, and that's basically what it is.
Look, man,
That's
all
why
I'm
you have
saying
random
is
matches.
all I'm saying is that, and you can argue with me about it. And I already know how your reaction is gonna be.
Ya viene con la misma pendeja. No hay cosa cabrón de nuevo.
But
Maldito. No.
But if it would have been Roman Reigns against Bad Bunny, there would have been way more money into this, bro. I'm telling you.
Bro, do you really think these people in Saudi Arabia give a flying fuck about Bad Bunny? They do not.
Nobody even knows who Logan Paul is over there.
Him either. But hey, but let's be honest here.
But besides Saudi Arabia, bro, you have so many. Hold on. There's more Spanish countries than anything else in this world.
And your point is?
Motherfucker, you bring in Bad Bunny that has
shit about the pendejo ese. Bro, come on now.
Bad Bunny, baby.
I'm
telling you, bro, it would have brought in so much money. Era como hubiese sido
much money. It's already paid for, bro.
It probably was
that's already fucking paid for. They could do anything. They could have a fucking clowns all day. It doesn't matter because they already got paid, bro. For real. So it doesn't matter. Why are they going to waste
better
your
than
time?
Logan Paul?
What?
I said Bad Bunny's better than Logan Paul.
No.
Yes.
I don't think so. No. Actually, I would like
and
to
he's
see
not
them
even
both
athletic.
Fight. Bro, I would like to see them both fight in person.
No.
Like both of them fight.
Bad Bunny's not a fighter.
Whatever happens, it's going to be good. Somebody's going to go down, so it's a win-win for me because I don't give a shit about either one of them. To me, they're both two pieces. Stop. But
yo, you got to be more positive, man. But anyways, dude. Because we went totally out of the rails. The last thing that happened in SmackDown was Bray Wyatt coming out and having another heart-to-heart segment, and Uncle Howdy comes out calling him a liar, calling him a bullshitter.
Yeah,
pretty much that he is lying to everybody about how he is feeling, and that he what else did he say? Oh my god, I forgot. Something about hiding the face or something like that. Hiding the fiend.
Yeah, because it was like not using the mask or some bullshit like that. That was kind of random and weird. I didn't understand it. I don't know where they're going with this. I think they're, to a certain extent, I think they're trying too hard. They're going to mess it up if they keep on going down this route. Like, they just have to be in a match in 2 weeks. Let's start. Like, do something.
It's it kind of sucks. I mean, like, I was hyped for Bray Wyatt and things like that. And I like all the, like, for example, during SmackDown, like, out of nowhere, it was like, and then the freaking Bray Wyatt. Sorry about my horrible sound effects. But yeah, the moth and the logo and all that stuff would come up. But like, you know what I mean? That's cool. I like that. But now, okay, is he gonna fight? Are we gonna see more? You know what I mean? Like, I understand you guys don't want to reveal everything at once, but still, bro, like, stop being shy.
It's like you're a little kid with a little Jack in the Box. Pops up once, you're surprised. Second time, you're kind of surprised. Third time, you're like, that's what's happening with this thing. It's okay. Yeah. So what are we gonna do? Are we gonna have literally Bray Wyatt come out every week saying, "I love you guys. I think you guys are the best ever," and then just start doing all this stuff where he looks like he's scratching himself, like he hasn't taken a bath in 5 days, and then all of a sudden you just have on the screen some random dude with a mask. And where are we going with this? Like, it just seems like they're in the starting phase of this whole thing. But this has already been what, like 2 months already with the whole White Rabbit thing and all this other BS.
Yeah.
So it's been a while already. Yeah. So something has to happen, because in reality, nothing's really happened. Because Extreme Rules was what, a month ago already?
Yeah, it's just pretty much Bray Wyatt calling himself a liar.
Bro, he's taking more time to have a first match than CM Punk took in AEW, for God's sakes. God dang it. Like, bro, like, do something. It's almost like you're a little kid. The frog dies, and you're like just poking it. Do something, move.
Swing.
That's basically what it
At
seems
least
like.
swing, bro.
Yeah, do something. And that's
at
my
the
whole
leaf.
issue with it. Yeah, and that's my whole issue with it. Now, the one thing that's kind of weird is they do say that he kind of looks like his uncle Barry Windham, which is another classic fighter, classic wrestler, very good in the ring. But and apparently some people are saying it's Bo because he has this little cross earring, like nobody else has ever worn one before.
I was about to say, bro.
It's
What?
like it's a very pedestrian thing. Like go back in the 90s, everybody had one. It's fine, but the thing is that it's almost like, and it could be Bo, like, but I don't care. Like the problem is it's getting to the point where I almost don't care. Do something with him, have him fight, have him have a match, or something more happen. Because it seems like if you literally take the last 3 weeks, what has been different? Did you find out anything new?
That's how I feel about it. But so whenever they do have a match, is it gonna be like Bray Wyatt versus Bray Wyatt, or is it gonna be Bray Wyatt versus somebody that's underneath the mask, and then Bray Wyatt wins, and then they reveal whoever the fuck it is, and then it's somebody that nobody knows, que lo conocen por su casa.
But then I could put on a fucking cheat code or something like that to see the rest of the match, because it's going to be a QR code when you're right in the middle of the damn match, and then it takes you to another website, which takes you to yet another Twitter handle. And then after that, come on, guys, like stop, like it's okay, like not everything has to be a puzzle.
You saw the QR code I sent it to you, right?
Yeah, the one that says liar or something.
Yeah, it's just it's just a picture of Bray Wyatt with liar just everywhere.
Which is cool, because it's probably going to be split personalities or something, but I don't know.
This man thinks it's the movie Split. What are we doing, guys?
Maybe
Oh,
that's where
man,
they're
this
going.
guy stinks. He worse than Patrick Williams from the Bulls.
I swear to God, I was going to say that right now. I was going to say that right now. You ain't be will, but be positive.
Hey, man, be positive, bro. But anyways, man, go ahead and take it away, bro. It's already an hour and a half.
God dang. It may be a split show, but let's see. All right.
We'll figure it out.
All right, guys. So as always, this was Javi. That was JJ for Simple Prod. Just remember to like, subscribe, and remember this is content made by fans for fans. So take care. Peace.